Humanity's fascination with the cosmos has sparked a continuous quest to explore the final frontier. Among the milestones in our cosmic journey, the evolution of space stations stands as a testament to innovation, collaboration, and technological prowess. There have been some incredible milestones, from the first person in orbit to the first astronaut to step on the moon. But did you know that one of the most significant achievements of this era was the development of space stations? These incredible structures have played a crucial role in advancing our understanding of the universe. In this video, we will take a closer look at the evolution of space stations, from the Soviet Union's Salyut to China's Tiangong. By examining the evolution of human habitation in low Earth orbit, we can get a pretty good idea of who dominated the past and who will take over the future. History of space stations. Humanity has maintained a permanent presence in space thanks to large space stations orbiting the Earth. After the Apollo program, countries shifted their focus from deep space travel to a more localized position, with space stations serving as a stepping stone to space travel. These stations are located in low Earth orbit. They're primarily used for conducting experiments in space, such as studying the effects of zero gravity on the human body over extended periods. Many experiments have been designed to determine the effects of long-term space travel. The International Space Station, or ISS, is the most well-known space station and the only one currently in orbit. However, it is not the first, nor will it be the last space station. The Soviet Union made history in 1971 by launching the first-ever space station, Salyut 1. Although it only saw 2 human missions, it paved the way for future space exploration. Unfortunately, the first mission, Soyuz 10, failed to dock with the station, forcing the crew to abort the mission. However, the second mission, Soyuz 11, successfully docked with the station, and the astronauts spent 23 days conducting experiments aboard Salyut 1. Tragically, upon the mission's end, a valve failed to close correctly on Soyuz 11, leading to the loss of air and the entire crew's lives. Despite this setback, the Soviet Union launched 3 more space stations between 1971 and 1973, although none were ever crewed. In 1973, the United States launched its first space station, Skylab, into low Earth orbit. Skylab was a significant milestone in space exploration and would eventually lead to the creation of the International Space Station. NASA conducted 3 separate crewed missions that spent approximately 24 weeks aboard Skylab from May 1973 to February 1974. However, since NASA had yet to develop the space shuttle, there was no way for astronauts to refuel the space station. Despite this limitation, the crew conducted numerous experiments and made groundbreaking discoveries aboard Skylab. Unfortunately, Skylab's mission ended in 1979 when it fell toward the Earth under a decaying orbit and broke apart upon re-entry. Nevertheless, the legacy of Salyut 1 and Skylab lives on, inspiring future generations to continue exploring the vast expanse of space. After the Skylab mission, the United States launched another space station when the construction of the International Space Station began. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union continued its Salyut program and launched several more space stations throughout the remainder of the 20th century. One of the most famous space stations launched by the Soviet Union was Mir, which was launched in 1986 and remained in operation until 2001. After the fall of the Soviet Union, Mir was operated by the Russian Federation from 1991 to 2001. During its time in orbit, Mir was the largest artificial satellite and conducted hundreds of experiments on the long-term effects of space travel. These experiments showed that humanity could maintain a permanent habitat in Earth's orbit. The International Space Station. The ISS is the most well-known space station for the majority of people. It has been orbiting Earth for over 23 years and has been humanity's primary habitat in space for decades. Construction of the ISS began in 1998, and it is a joint project from multiple countries, including the United States, Russia, Japan, European Union, and Canada. Although the United States and Russia provide most of the funding and technology, every member state offers different forms of technology that help make the ISS one of the most outstanding examples of international cooperation. After Russia's Mir space station was decommissioned, the ISS became the most prominent artificial object in Earth's orbit and is still expanding. Scientists continue to develop and add new modules to the space station, the latest of which was attached in 2021. The ISS has extended its lifetime multiple times and has received enough funding to continue operating until 2030. Since 2000, someone has been aboard the ISS, making it humanity's longest continual presence in space. As of 2022, the ISS has been visited by 251 astronauts from 20 different countries. China's space stations. China has its own space stations, which is not commonly known. Unlike other major spacefaring countries, China does not participate in ISS missions. Instead, they develop their own space stations to test their space capabilities and pave the way for future space development. Tiangong, China's space station, orbits Earth at an altitude between 217 and 280 miles, which is approximately the same orbital height as the ISS. The Chinese Manned Space Agency, or CMSA, built Tiangong, which means Heavenly Palace, in low orbit. They launched each of the 3 modules that make up the station between 2021 and 2022. The first module, Tianhe, was launched on April 28, 2021, followed by the second module, Wentian, on July 24, 2022, and the third module, Mengshan, on October 31, 2022. The first crew to visit China's space station, Shenzhou 12, arrived on June 16, 2021, when only Tianhe's core module was in orbit. The taikonauts, Chinese astronauts, spent 90 days aboard Tianhe, approximately 3 times longer than any previous Chinese crewed spaceflight. The China Manned Space Agency plans to keep Tiangong continuously inhabited by at least 3 astronauts for a decade. The space station will host experiments from China and other countries during this time. Tiangong pathfinding missions. China's 2 Pathfinder space labs were named Tiangong. Tiangong 1 was launched in September 2011 and hosted 2 crewed missions, Shenzhou 9 in June 2012 and Shenzhou 10 in June 2013. Tiangong 2 was launched in September 2016 and welcomed Shenzhou 11 astronauts aboard for a 30-day mission the following month. However, both space labs no longer exist. Tiangong 1 made an uncontrolled re-entry to Earth's atmosphere in April 2018 and burned up over the Pacific Ocean. Tiangong 2 was also steered to a planned demise over the Pacific in July 2019. Tiangong's project history. Tiangong's journey to orbit has been a remarkable one. With the development of the Shenzhou crew spacecraft and the Long March 2F rocket, China sent its first astronaut, Yang Liwei, into space October 2003, becoming the 3rd country in the world to achieve this feat independently. Despite the challenges posed by the 2011 decree passed by U.S. lawmakers, which effectively banned NASA from coordinating directly with China or any Chinese-owned company, China's determination to explore the vast expanse of space remains unwavering. The story of Tiangong is a testament to the power of human ingenuity and the boundless possibilities that await us in the cosmos. China's journey towards building and operating a crewed space station has been remarkable. They have tested crucial space station systems, including life support and technologies for rendezvous and docking of spacecraft in orbit while traveling at an incredible speed of 17,448 miles per hour. Their achievements are truly inspiring, having launched the 9-ton or 8.2 metric tons Tiangong-1 Space Lab in 2011 and subsequently sent the uncrewed Shenzhou 8 and then the crewed Shenzhou 9 and 10 to join Tiangong-1 in orbit. The upgraded but similarly sized Tiangong 2 launched in 2016 and hosted the 2-astronaut crew of Shenzhou 11 for just over a month, setting a new national record for human spaceflight mission duration. As the China Manned Space Agency made significant progress in its space exploration endeavors, it remained committed to developing new and advanced Long March heavy-lift rockets that could support creating a space station. The Long March 5B, a specially designed rocket, was created to launch the massive space station modules into low Earth orbit, marking a significant milestone in space exploration. Despite the challenges faced during the launches of Mengshan and Wentian, which experienced uncontrolled Long March 5B falls, The agency continues to push the boundaries of space exploration and inspire future generations to pursue space exploration. The agency's unwavering dedication to space exploration has led to the development of advanced technologies and innovative solutions that have propelled China to the forefront of space exploration. As we have seen, the evolution of space stations has been a remarkable journey from the early days of Salyut to the modern-day Tiangong. The advancements in technology and engineering have made it possible for humans to live and work in space for extended periods. The space stations have served as a platform for scientific research and brought nations together to pursue a common goal. With the International Space Station still in operation and new stations like Tiangong on the horizon, the future of space exploration looks bright. Who knows what discoveries and breakthroughs await us in the vast expanse of space? Only time will tell. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to subscribe to our channel for more thrilling space updates. And thanks again for watching.